Ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Shining Force 3 Premium Disc Battles, and we are still fighting the grotesque Iom. And there's really not much we can do, so Spiriel's gonna stay over there. Hayward, start lobbing some arrows. And yay for friendships. Can I hit you with slow from here? No, I can't. I can't do anything with you. Damn you! Alright, what are you gonna do? Really? Thank you for that. Now I get to Aura. Fantastic. Not really that I'm all that concerned about Aura, it's just taking more damage than I really want to from an attack that's obviously just an annoyance at this point. Alright, freeze 4. 81 damage. At this point, yeah, I'm just like, let's do what's MP efficient for the sake of MP efficiency. Symbios! Going around in circles for 141 damage. Fantastic Symbios. Yeah. Blaze. Probably should have thrown up resist, but I'm getting tired of this. The level of threat that he's at is just kind of an annoyance now. I love Centurion. That's actually one of my favorite techniques. Like, that really does rank up there as one of my favorite looking techniques. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Yep. Everyone gets support. And I'm sitting here looking for my drink. I'm drinking a nice cold frosty soda. Couldn't tell where I said it. Tells you what kind of mindset I'm in today. Hayward, more attacks. And Hayward's back up to full HP. Only 10 HP, but still, you know. He has apparently decided, screw you, I want your life. I just remember the first time I saw Afterburner. I was like, oh my god, that's badass! Alright, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna do damage. Damage. We're gonna hope Thor actually does damage. He's probably not gonna do nearly enough damage. $126, not bad. I'm just glad he's not, you know, restoring HP. I can't hit him. Oh, I can hit him with Blessing. Then why am I not hitting him with Blessing? I'm gonna hit him with Blessing. Screw you. I mean, it's not gonna do really any damage. Oh, 87! I was expecting like 60. Poor Spiriel, you're just sitting there. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I want to say he targeted Khan with the last Demon's Breath, but it's not hitting the same group of people. I mean, it's hitting... This aura is hitting a good number of people. But, hey, whatever works, I guess. What are you doing now, Billy? Being obnoxious. He's not a threat, he's just obnoxious at this point. Yeah, I definitely need to put up resist again. I should have brought more people with resist, but I didn't think it was going to be that necessary, but... Alright, we're gonna throw up attack! Because you guys need it. So I want to do damage. Lots and lots of damage. Speaking of lots and lots of damage, let's do some more, shall we? With our half-naked summoner. And just speaking from like an armor perspective, that is not an outfit I would want to go into battle wearing. I've never understood... I guess this makes me a kind of a poor male gamer, but I've never understood why women wear less armor than their male counterpart. I mean, I know sex sells, and I know for a long time gaming was a predominantly male industry, and the target demographic was, you know, 13 to 28. So, in fact, I think that still is the biggest male, or the biggest age demographic for gaming. But I just guess I never really got the whole titillation. I understand the titillation aspect, but I never really looked past it from a more practical standpoint of, hey, she's gonna get stabbed in the tit. That's what's gonna happen to her. And you know, breasts don't provide that much more protection for vital organs. So, yeah. I can't hit anyone with slow. It makes me sad panda. Anyway, yeah, I never got that about a lot of things. And even the things that are actually geared toward a more female audience. Like Sailor Moon. I watched it growing up. I can't lie and say I didn't. I did. It was very interesting kind of drama. But I never understood why they went into battle wearing short skirts, high heels, or like... And the skirts were always designed to where if you look at them, it looked like if you were standing behind them, you just get a complete glimpse of their ass. Because they look like they're angled upward if you look at them from the front. I don't know. I don't get it. But I mean, I grew up with Marvel Comics, so you know, there's no short-sighted, you know, aspect of titillation there. Half the female characters are wearing next to nothing. And then the Witchblade era, where it's, let's see how much we can not put on them and still get away with it from the censors. That's really the range they went with it. For all the Top Cow comics, like the early Spawn, Witchblade, Fathom, it was how little can you actually draw the woman wearing. And one of my favorite comic book artists of all time, Joe Madureira, he did one of my favorite comics of all time, Battle Chasers. It pretty much defined my take on the sci-fi fantasy combined genre. And I loved it. Battle Chasers was awesome, and it had its one of the main characters was just a redhead with breasts larger than physics or genetics would allow for. Unfortunately. I mean, that's... She didn't make too many appearances in the comic, because the comic was never finished. So, it never really got to its conclusion. But, it was a good comic. Even with its, you know, over-sexualized stimulation. And now I can stop talking about sex because we can see Iom's health, which means he's gonna go down in the next couple of turns, because I can do a great deal of damage to him real fast. Which is good, because I'm pretty much out of MP for both of my casters. Which does not instill confidence. I only have 2 more fights after this, so... And median hits 25. Julian going to do a great deal of damage now. With Force Edge, he's just like, oh, screw you, Iom. 155 damage. That was spectacular. Alright, we are going to continue on the damage train. Just because I want this fight to be over. And we can see his yellow health bar! We are almost there. Almost there. And he gets another turn, of course, and he's just gonna melee attack? Okay. You're gonna melee attack Julian. Good on you there, champ. And last spell for Hidoba, at least for now. Granted, last spell for this fight, because... yeah. He's dead. Next hit, he's dead. And Symbios will be the lucky man to get the finishing blow. We have taken on Iom, and he drops a healing rain. What are we gonna drop for this healing rain? Oh no, Symbios apparently had a spare slot, so he's got an extra healing rain. Not that we really need it. Healing has not been a problem. MP has been more of a problem, but we've got a bunch of Goddess Tears and a couple of Hope Lights, so we're not bad. The second to last fight is probably going to be my favorite. This one here is going to be my favorite fight, because this is like just nerdgasm for me. The boss of this floor, Zeon. The boss of Shining Force 2 in all of his glory. HP, I think he's got 4,000. Let me double check that before I comment on it too much. 5,000 HP. Zeon has 5,000 HP. Attack of 115, defense of 70, agility of 45, luck of 9, no MP. This bastard gets 2 turns around. Each turn he recovers 30 HP. He is a beast. This is what Bowie would have been fighting if he had gotten all of his power back from the Jewel of Darkness in Shining Force 2. Oh, nerdgasm, because huge nerdgasm, because this is Shining Force 2 was my first real RPG. It was the first one that I purchased. I loved it. It was a great game, awesome, and now I'm fighting its boss. In his supreme form. And it really doesn't matter which direction you go with everyone, because you've only got one target, so it's going to be pretty much the same thing we did the last time. with Iom. We're going to just focus on flanking him. Zeon's abilities, though, he is kind of dangerous. According to the guide, he's got Chaos Cauldron, Poison Blow, and Regret Hit. I assume Chaos Cauldron is his version of Demon Breath, because he had Demon Breath in Shining Force 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to get everyone up together, get them close enough to where they can start laying into him, and then just go all out on him like we have been with the last couple of fights. I think it's going to be the same setup. My heroes up front. What are you gonna do, Zeon? You can't do jack to me. Don't even pretend like you're going to. I want to see him. Oh my God! We only saw his head sticking out of the portal. This is his entire upper torso. Which I really think he's just a reskin. Like that model is just a reskin of the Colossus. But I don't care. The Colossus was badass. Zeon is even more badass. Now, if he does have Regret Hit, that means we are probably going to be using more of the healing items that we've got to make sure our people are safe and sound. Because Regret Hit can be a bitch. And again, he gets 2 turns around, restoring 60 HP a turn. So we have to make sure we always do 60 HP to him a turn, at least, to make sure he takes the damage needed to die. And I don't have, you know, I don't have the Jewel of Light with me, so we are going to have to be a little careful. I'm going to go ahead and throw up support. But without the Jewel of Light, you'd think we'd be screwed going against a demon of this caliber, because Zeon is the king of the devils, which I kind of wonder how the devils and the vandals fall in. Vandals seem to be kind of an existential race of offshoot of humans. Devils seem to be the traditional, we are from hell, we live in an alternate universe type situation. So, alright, we're gonna set you there. That way you get 2 attack bonuses. And it doesn't matter because Zeon has 9 luck, so we're not putting any status alterations on him. That's just not gonna happen. Poor Proton. Proton's not being used at all. I feel very sad about that. But neither is Spirial, so... Alright, what are you gonna do? Alright, melee hit. Recovers 30 HP. And of course I can't hit anything from there. I might... No, I can't hit anything, so we're just gonna keep you off to the side. Alright, what's this? Chaos Cauldron, I assume? Yeah, probably. Chaos! So yeah, it's just a different form of Demon Breath, which is kind of creepy looking, because instead of disembodied souls coming out of there, it's like he's just summoning demons. And it's doing a fair bit of damage, but I also don't have resist up, so... And and he recovers 30 HP. Alright, we're at about 20 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. And I'll see you guys in the next installment where we continue fighting Zeon, the King of the Devils. Till then, later everyone.